Hey everyone, it's April 2026 and the March stats for CREB are officially in. If you've been watching the Calgary market, you know we've been waiting for that spring surge. Well, the spring market is definitely blooming, but depending on what you're trying to buy or sell, it might feel like two completely different cities. We've got a total unadjusted benchmark price sitting at $565,600, and that's up 1% from February, but down about 4% from this time last year. And today we're breaking down why the gap between houses and condos is getting wider. Let's look at the tail of the tape. All right, one, the detached market. Still the Hunger Games. If you want a single family home, it's still tight. We're sitting at just over 2 months of supply. In areas like the West, South, and Northwest, it's even tighter. Benchmark price is $741,000. And the vibe, it's just the tightest segment of the market. While prices are down slightly from last year's peak, we're actually seeing price gains right now in the West and City Center because there just aren't enough rooftops to go around. The apartment sector, well, it's a buyer's buffet. Now flip the script. Apartment-style condos are seeing inventory levels we haven't seen since the 2008 financial crisis. And we have nearly 5 months of supply. Benchmark price is sitting at $300,000. And the vibe, well, prices are dropping 3% just in the last quarter. And if you're a buyer, this is your playground. Slower migration and a massive wave of new builds means you have plenty of room to negotiate. Okay, now what about the in-between properties? So semi-detached actually saw a sales bump over last year. It's the sweet spot for people priced out of the detached homes, but who don't want a condo. Prices are holding steady at around $686,000. Now, row townhomes, these are starting to lean towards a buyer's market, especially in the Northeast. Inventory is 25% higher than long-term trends. And if you're in the Northeast, expect more competition from other sellers. It's struggling with high supply. But if you're in the West District, you're seeing the strongest quarterly price gains in the city. Location matters more than ever right now. Now, don't forget about your neighbors in the surrounding communities. Airdrie, prices are stabilizing around $513,000. It's a balanced market, but new builds are giving buyers a lot of choices. Now in Cochrane, sales eased a bit in March and inventory is rising. Benchmark is around $561,000. And Okotoks, while still relatively tight with only 2 months of supply, pushing prices up to $618,000. It's one of the few areas seeing a modestly quarterly gain. Now, what should you do? Well, here's the takeaway for March 2026. If you are selling a detached home, you're sitting in the driver's seat still in most districts. If you're buying an apartment, take your time to look at your options and don't be afraid to offer under asking. The inventory is on your side. As our CREB economist Anne-Marie Laurie says, the market looks balanced on paper, but it's really a story of where you're looking and what you're buying. Now, what do you think? Are these condo prices a golden opportunity or a red flag? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for the April update.